chips down time. If Razzle Dazzle Peachy Yorkshireman now living in Blackpool can handle the wily old bear.
America's won the line. We'll break. First rack, first set.
Europe needed one game to win the Mosconi Cup. Razzle Dazzle Peach has grown in stature this week. 15 to Europe, 12 to USA. One needed by Europe. A young ex-rugby league player against a wily old campaigner.
And you know, first and foremost in Butera's mind right now, stop the victory celebration for the Europeans. That man, on the other hand, Daryl Peach, has been a standout in this Mosconi Cup.
Sapola to kick it off. Crowd really behind him. Look where it's landed. Below too.
He had a quick look to see if that purple 4 down there at the bottom right will pass. And again, just a quick check. Looks like it will. And the orange 5 right above it. He didn't want to leave himself bridging over a ball, though.
But he's got a very firm bridge, very strong fingers. This should be no trouble to Daz. Daz looking to spin dry a little Butera.
He's won some big matches already here, but there would be none bigger. Six into the left middle, and he's just going to pull the white back for the 7.
The middle pocket's the tightest of the 6. See what I mean? Played that far too hard.
Might be a little nervous out there, but you can't be tossing away opportunities like that. And it looks like Butera has done the same thing.
Well, I hope all you at home are now as knowledgeable after 4 days of brilliant 9-ball pool as this crowd in Essex are. They know the colour of not money but pride. Mosconi Cup at stake here. And is that a stick-up? That's not a full ball contact.
He's gotten away with it. Now it's going to be on Daryl Peach to try and contain the machine gun. Possible double into the bottom right.
Foul.
Maybe he thought he could make the ball, could see enough of it. Either way, it's cue ball in hand, the foul committed. And this is like gift wrapping the first rack in the opening set to the machine gun.
Well, Lou hasn't got his funny comic face on now. Tail line went down. He's looking businesslike.
He's had the benefit of having a match here, so the conditions not quite as foreign to him as they might be to Daryl right now. It's pretty warm out there. It's a packed house. The bright lights of Broadway here in Basildon.
Second rack. Europe to break.
Europe 15, USA 12. And America in this game. 1 rack to 0 up. No look off the break. Daz.
Butera trying to avoid the kiss on the orange 5 there. He wanted to lay the snooker on Daryl, but he missed it. Again, the missed attempt at the 1, but he's gotten away with it. The tension really building out there. But that's
shot.
a foul.
Ball in hand.
Cue ball in hand for Daryl Peach. He lost the opening rack here in this first set.
But he's got... He beat the great Massey this morning, 3-0, 3-0. So he's... he might be nervous early doors. There goes the 1. A nice position, Jim, on the blue 2.
The 2 ball right, he'll be screwing back to get to the right-hand side of the table for the red 3. And the purple 4 nearest the 3 will be next. Didn't hit that one very well. Wanted to stay away from the cushion and a little bit straighter on the 4. He's got to play this into the bottom right corner as we see it. He's going to finish on the 5, the orange ball, if he gets it, but it's a tough shot.
Well, that very early right contact, Jim. 15 inches it took to tickle the rail. And just look how early this hit the cloth. Good 15 inches. Showing how good his control was. As I say, he beat Mike Massey 3-0, 3-0 earlier today. He's not allowed to show the confidence. Might have early match nerves. There's Daryl. Good tensile strength. Some lads who support the wrong teams, as far as I'm concerned. It's a screw. Back to clear shot, Jim. Past the black.
Looks like the 7 will pass the 8 ball. Outside half of the pocket, Daryl with a quick look. If not, he could plant the 8. We're going to see in a minute whether or not there's room. It looks like he's playing it in because he hasn't had a look playing it onto the 8.
No, bother our kid. As they say in Yorkshire, sound as a pound.
I can't believe what he did there. All he had to do was roll it in. He's made this as difficult as he possibly could have. He really should get this ball. But ever since Europe has gotten to 15, the stumbling block has arisen.
He got in the card. He
of this. Maybe Daryl was just trying to build up the excitement, Sid.
Believe that, Sid. You believe anything. There's Daz. He's enjoying it now. That might be the secret, Jim. Came out tight as a tick. Maybe the secret is to just get on that table like Lou does and enjoy yourself. Like Georgie Best used to do on a footy field.
America to break.
The ball's in, and he's left a clear shot on the yellow one. He swiped his chalk off the table. A little bit of disgust from the machine gun. I think he'd like to have that one over again. All he needed to do was screw the other side of the 9 for the open 2. Now full ball snooker.
Occasion getting to Daz. Puzzling it out here, Jim.
He's not thinking straight right now, Sid.
Correct.
He's played a couple shots, made the game a little bit more difficult than he need be. The blue 2, that's the ball on. Well, he's played a tactical shot there. What he's tried to do is give the foul up, cue ball in hand to Butera, and he's tried to lock up the 4 and the 7. I'm not sure whether he's done it. Possible plant, 4 onto the 7, into the corner. We'll know in a minute.
Yeah. I think it does plant, especially after that shot. Yeah, Daryl, brain scramble at the moment. The occasion getting to him. Won't get to Lou. Chips down time if Razzle Dazzle Peachy Yorkshireman Alvin and Blackpool can handle the wily old bear.
America's won the lag. We'll break. First rack, first set.
Europe needed one game to win the Mosconi Cup. Razzle Dazzle Peach has grown in stature this week. 15 to Europe, 12 to USA. One needed by Europe. A young ex-rugby league player against a wily old campaigner.
And you know, first and foremost in Butera's mind right now, stop the victory celebration for the Europeans. That man, on the other hand, Daryl Peach, has been a standout in this Mosconi Cup.
Sapola to kick it off. Crowd really behind him. Oh, look where he's landed. For the blue, too.
He had a quick look to see if that purple 4 down there, the bottom right, will pass. And again, just a quick check. Looks like it will. The orange 5 right above it. He didn't want to leave himself bridging over a ball, though.
But he's got a very firm bridge, very strong fingers. This should be no trouble to Daz. Daz looking to spin dry Butera.
He's won some big matches already here, but there would be none bigger. 6 into the left middle, and he's just going to pull the white back for the 7.
The middle pocket's the tightest of the 6. See what I mean? Played that far too hard.
Might be a little nervous out there, but you can't be tossing away opportunities like that. And it looks like Butera has done the same thing.
Well, I hope all you at home are now as knowledgeable after 4 days of brilliant 9-ball pool as this crowd in Essex are. They know the colour of not money but pride. Mosconi Cup at stake here. And is that a stick-up? That's not a full ball contact.
He's gotten away with it. Now it's going to be on Daryl Peach to try and contain the machine gun. Possible double into the bottom right.
Foul.
Maybe he thought he could make the ball, could see enough of it. Either way, it's cue ball in hand, the foul committed. And this is like gift wrapping the first rack in the opening set to the machine gun.
Well, Lou hasn't got his funny
Funny.
comic face on now. Tail line went down. He's looking businesslike.
He's had the benefit of having a match here, so the conditions not quite as foreign to him as they might be to Daryl right now. It's pretty warm out there. It's a packed house. Nothing. It's Daryl Peach versus Butera, still deadlocked. 2 racks apiece in the opening set. All to play for here. The 3-ball on. He's got the 9. A valiant attempt.
Of course, Jim Whitechair, an ex-member of the Commonwealth, still has a heart that beats a little bit for the European lads.
Lou going after the 9 here. But now with it so close to the corner pocket, it's starting to tempt these boys. And the reason that they're attacking the 9 is the purple 4. It's locked up with the orange 5. I think you'll see Daryl double the 3 back towards the 9.
Yeah. Short inside. Went for the pot.
Surprising shot. As I said, given the situation with the 4 and the 5, you might as well take a wing at the 9.
He's had a few rushes of blood in the last 10 minutes, Daz. Lou stalks the angles. Well, do you think, yeah, he could... That is cuttable, isn't it? Very thin contact. Ooh, in and out.
Like he attempted the 7.
Yeah, and it nearly nearly fluked the red into the middle. The tension getting through to both of them now here. Yeah, the Americans were, as Jim said, flailing the queue earlier on, going for shots with gay abandon. And it's the nerves actually tensing up the Euro lads at the moment.
The 3-ball obviously open, but it's the 4 and the 5 there. Those are the awkwardly placed balls.
He's trying... Is he trying to bring the
Possibility
white
of the 9 here.
Yeah. Flukes. That's Fluke-a-rama, son.
Good news, bad news. Just have a look at where the cue ball's finished, right over top the black. This won't be easy.
Lou sits tense. Daryl tries to work this out. He's got a contact the purple, just on the cush near the orange.
He's taking lots of time with this, just checking the side cushion first.
The 1, the 2, and the 3 are down. Aim of the game to get the 9 ball down earlier rather than later.
Needed to be lucky, and it certainly worked out on that occasion. That orange 5 bouncing back right in front of the cue ball.
So here's the jump shot. No, swerver. Foul, ball in hand. Lou is spitting chips. Well, I don't mean the kind you put salt on. And here we go, Daryl. Daryl has to step in here. The 4 goes along the rail, ball in hand. You know, it means you put the ball anywhere you like to capitalize on the lie of the balls. There he goes. And he's after
the orange 5. That's the ball on now. He's got to play this up to the top right-hand corner. And if he can get in front, he's got to plant the 6 onto the 9. It's all here for him.
Vital ball, this. Brilliant shot, son.
And now the 6 onto the 9.
This will shake the crowd up. They were getting Euro nerves. We could hear a bit of Euro applause here if he takes this. Dare one say it's simple. Plant. Green. Biff. Bobbled. And there's a plant left. No.
Lou's going to be playing off the 6. Park the 9 with the white.
Billiard it.
Over and out. It's the USA back in
by
front.
Daryl.
The odd rack, 3-2. It's still the opening set. Remember, you've got to win by 2 clear racks.
And it's vital stuff here. Yes, Europe been struggling for nearly an hour now to get just 1 game. That, even I could have got that in. Daryl misses. Then Lou decides on the billiard shot. Oh, using the white to do the business. Both look, yeah, there's never been pressure on Daryl like this, even though he's the Euro master. He's only, because I say this about the lad, naturally get nerves, only been playing this game 9 ball 1 year.
But the occasion, as big as anything he'll probably ever experience. A chance to win it all right here. .28. Still short of that magical 25-mile-per-hour mark. Got the 9 moving there, Sid, but nothing dropped.
Yep. So if Lou gets this rack, takes the first set. And the American Patrol still in business. Here we go then. Machine Gun Lou. Where do you reckon you're going to put this one, kid? In off. Scratches the Americans call it. So Daryl here with a great chance.
Cue ball in hand. The balls are nicely spread. All the top half of the table as we look.
It's got to settle down. He missed a very easy green 9 plant. But Lou's letting him in. It is a fascinating one, this. I would like to say who's going to win this one.
Daryl's just got to hold his nerve here. He's played so well all week. And to be sent out here to close the door on the Americans is a tall order, but they all know he's up to it.
Exactly, it's a David and Goliath job. And this lad, one took his sling. Once the purple 4. Once the orange into the same pocket. There is no really difficult ball here.
And a perfect angle on the green 6 to drop back onto the brown 7 on the left-hand side of the table.
Just, yes, he's really concentrating now. He smacked the jog down. He is really tense now. Working out the angle, it just needs to be a tickle up and use 2 cushions. And now he's got to get position down here for the long, long shot on the stripe yellow, the 9. It should be a mere formality. Double! Yeah!
It's there, it ties it up now. 3 racks apiece in the opening set. Daryl Peach and Butera, all to play for.
Sweet, juicy and peachy from young Daryl. The young striving minded man that can fucking keep their doublers on the Mosconi Cup. If Europe can win just 1 more game, this one would do it. They get the silverware. Yes, 3 sets. This could well be a sudden death. First set, Jim, the way they're both making mistakes at funny times.
There have been some unexpected misses, but there's been flashes of brilliance from both players as well. The American machine gun Butera breaking off here. It's the 7th rack of the opening set.
Daryl will probably push out here, Jim.
Not much doubt about that. If Lou gets to 18 miles per hour, his dad's going to give him a grand. Lou gets free pool everywhere he goes in the world as long as he's accompanied by his parents.
Quebec Rangers 2, Newcastle United 0.
So he's just looking where he wants to lay the white for the push out. He doesn't want to leave Lou anything on. Wants the elder statesman thinking.
So there's the push out. Can only happen at the break. You can play to an area that is tough for your opponent to proceed from.
And they're throwing caution to the wind.
Yeah.
For a very low percentage pot on the 1, and he's left Daryl an opening.
Well, one of his best shots is this minuscule slice, as the Yanks call it.
Got to get back up for the blue, too.
Yeah, but both him and Lee Kendall brilliant at the 5% contact ball. And he's left a lovely little angle on the blue, too.
I'll say, a real lovely angle. I don't think he can get through to it, Sid.
I think my eyes are better than yours, Jim.
Whatever you say. Great shot from Daryl Peach. Bouncing off the cushion, and how's about that for position?
I'm saying he's got his head around this table.
The purple 4 next, and the orange 5 over the bottom left. This would be a monumental rack. It would put him 1 away. That's nerves. That is nothing other than nerves.
But has he fluked the snooker? Has he fluked the position?
It's definitely a snooker. But the bottom line there is, it should have been over. You give your opponent a chance back at the table, and things can happen.
And if you just come in, let me work it out for you. Europe have been sitting on 15, need 1 game to win for about over an hour now. A little Butera there making a blub. We're still in the opening set of this thing that is... This competition's been going since 2 o'clock on Thursday here in Basildon. Bit of tiredness coming in some of the players. And sometimes I'm not sure if Lou's doing zen in that seat or having a nap.
You know, Daryl's playing an awful lot slower than he has been all week, too. He's been just getting down and going about with the task at hand. He's starting to think a little bit too much.
Exactly, same in darts. A fast player is a confident player. But the problem is here, the big tension here is if you sometimes overhit, use too much power in the middle bags, then curtains.
The brown 7 just needs to get this one because the 8 is over the bottom right.
Should be no trouble now, and it'll put him one rack away from the set. Puts him ahead for the first time in this match. Gets the crowd going. One rack, give him the set. Best of 3 sets.
Straight into your living rooms. Daryl Peach takes the lead. 1 rack away from winning the opening set.
Just looking a lot more composed now as Daz. Well, Liberty came in with black hair. She's gone grey in the last couple of hours as the Yanks took a pasting from Europe.
8th rack. Europe to break.
Come on, Daryl, let's go.
Right, will he hit the 25-mile-an-hour one here? Well, about 25 mile an hour looks very sweet there. Dad's money is still safe.
Got the 1 and the 5.
And
Just knocked in the long 2 and perfect on the red 3. This is a big opportunity for Daryl.
yeah, this in the middle.
The 4.
The 4 whistles past the 9. Flexes that strong right arm in the rainbow cue. Knows what is at the end of the rainbow. It ain't the crock of gold, it's the Mosconi Cup. He can do it here for Europe. This young lad who's only been playing 9-ball, this guy, for 1 year. And he is now motoring, racing with pace, faster than a road runner. And that in darts is a sign of confidence. Looks like it here. Tickles it in at perfect pace. And good old Lou is given applause there as Daryl smacks in the 9 for the first set. You're now need just 1 more set to get the Mosconi Cup back off the Yanks.
He found the secret ingredient, Sid, and he's taken it to win the first set.
Like you say, Jim, 3 parts nerve, 2 parts experience, 1 part opportunity, and there could be a new cocktail, folks, called a Daryl Mosconi Beach. We could be 1 set away from a famous European victory in 9-ball pool. He's bubbling hot at the right time, as Jagger would put it. Join us after the break. Here we go then, folks. Do not leave a television set tuned in to Sky. No turning back. And Daryl Peach will be waltzed around this auditorium by the likes of Davis, Higgins and White. If he does the biz. Right, they're toasting a great match. And Daryl Peach from Blackpool could make himself a hero if he can get 1 more set against the highly experienced Butera.
First rack, second set.
15
America to
points to Europe, 12 points to the USA. But the vital thing is, this is a game that Lou has got to win the 2 remaining sets now.
He's up against it, but you know he's been there before. The Americans have won the last 2 matches, just under 20 miles per hour. Lou could be really calling on his reserves. He's looking at the blue too. Over the corner pocket, into the red 3.
On the 3. And easy roll through. In the middle, Lou won't hang about. They're both going to play before. They see, that's also the problem on the middle pockets. And what a dolly up here. And Darren, he's off there like Linford Christie. Ain't hanging about now as Daz can see that the glory is his for the check-in.
Orange 5 into the right-hand corner.
We could be 3 racks away from the Mosconi Cup coming to Europe. Down ringside, John DeToro, Alex Higgins.
Up and down the table for the 9.
Yes, Lou, is he sinking, is he crumbling? And all the gin joints and all the world are to pick one with an up-and-coming star. He might be thinking, what a rack! That's what Lou's on! The rack! Gets the crowd going here in Essex.
Everybody can sense an impending European victory.
Yeah. And he's standing there handling the tools of the trade like Sir Galahad on bingo night at Camelot.
Daryl Razzle Peach getting ready to break off. Even the Hurricanes out here cheering on his countryman compatriot.
And with Alex as your cheerleader, you ought to be able to shoot mean pool. Oh, what a beautiful little kiss up on the yellow one.
You're not kidding. 24.5 miles per hour. He's starting to get the adrenaline flowing.
And his dad's bank account could be looking pretty sick this time tomorrow night. He's on $1,000 if he gets to 25. The tension, the crowd suck it in till the last, but they know how quickly this game can be over. And as I suggested earlier, Jim, confident players are fast players.
And he's certainly picked it up, hasn't he? The orange 5, then the brown 7.
He was making all sorts of mistakes earlier. He was off the pace. The American captain to the left there, Bobby. With Mike Massey, Bobby Hunter.
Bit of a hiccup there, though, Sid.
It's a hiccup, all right.
There's Tennessee Tarzan just waving at home to Mom.
Yeah. Come on. All the way.
So you bank on Butera getting this rack now.
He's got a bit of cue power.
And you bank on him holding this to make no rail contact needed. Brilliant shot. And this needs to finish. The King nerve on it.
Never any doubt as soon as Daryl Peach failed at his attempt. The machine gun swooped.
Yeah, there's Johnny DeToro getting it going. You, Lou, we want you. Great crowd here, giving the Americans some good old supportive welly.
Third rack. Americans a break.
So Lou standing there at the table with John DeToro, egging him on. But you know what happens with eggs? Sometimes they have thin shells and they crack. Will he crack?
Will he crack? That's the $10 million question.
There are some more of the American team. There's Dallas West. And what is in that bag on his shoulder is a cue, I think. The shooter there, Mark Wilson. The boys who've starred are watching this. The emergence of a well start. He's played some brilliant pool. He beat Massey 3-0, 3-0 to Daryl Peach. Blackpool lad lights up the pool world, and his name will go in the history books if he
Where's the cue ball?
the lads to the... Oh! Could be disaster there. They roll so fast on this stuff. The nap is so thin.
Just watch this cue ball creep slowly towards the middle. Thought about it and then dropped in. Cue ball in hand for Butera. It's 1-1, and he's looking good to go. 2-1 in front.
Come on the other side.
Yeah, nothing avuncular about the way he's playing now. He looks like Hulk Hogan's granddad. Really an amazing player, Butera. Trying to take this second set and level it up and stop the European victory parade.
That last point, Sid, is proving very elusive for the Europeans. The crowd starting to get behind Daryl, the chanting of his name. And John the Bull de Toro trying to wind him up, get him on the side of the Americans.
Well, you're never too old to boogie, as Lou's proven.
Here to break. Fourth rack.
And Daryl probably spends more time in discus than Lou. Are we going to see the 25-mile-an-hour break for him? I'm sure he doesn't give a monkeys if he gets 25-mile-an-hour break. If he could rattle out Lou's cage, scatter a few feathers, and help Europe take the Mosconi Cup. He's cranking up the volume. Yeah, it's like at the end of the marathon when your knees start to wobble and the breath is searing your chest. Youth against age.
Can't afford to lose this rack, otherwise the set goes with it. And he's nicely onto the 3 and the 4 just below it.
Moves in a nice position on the 4. Or is it that you want to be a bit further up, Jim?
No, he's got a nice angle here, Sid. He can get down the table for the orange 5. That's the next objective.
Sweating Cubs, John de Toro. And giving the fag some pasty is Alex Hurricane Higgins. The tension all around this room. The orange. Now he's nicely placed for the green 6.
The black 8. And just off the cushion for the 9. This to tie it up at 2 racks apiece. Peachy peachy for the lads. Now emoting. 2 more, could be 2 racks away from the famous part in winning the Mosconi Cup. They were partners earlier, Daryl and Alex. And now Higgins out here for moral support.
Hardly the apt phrase, Jim, but I know what you mean.
America to break. Rack 5.
Alex dishing out the advice to the young lad.
Go on down.
As the old dog comes up with no tricks there. What do you reckon to the table lie?
Table lie's good, but he can't get through to the yellow 1, so he's just going to be pushing out here. He'll pick an area of the table he's just going to want to slide the white to. The yellow 1, the ball on.
So where's the most appropriate place to stick it, Jim? If you were playing?
Well, if I was playing, I'd just roll it over to the cushion.
There's four,
Don't
Jim.
want to, well, the cushion nearest where his name is on the board. He doesn't want to leave a snooker behind the red 3. He's got to be careful. And now the option for Butera. He can either play this shot or put Daryl back in. This is the only time a foul can be committed where you don't have cue ball in hand. Great cut. He's going to have to pull another rabbit out of his hat here.
Foul.
And it's cue ball in hand for Daryl Peach now.
Yeah, look at the bottom of your frame. There's a 5 orange ball plant across to the 9 in the bottom. And picks up
The blue 2 is the ball on right now.
Blue 2, purple, brown. Lou still sees the funny side, but will the grin still be there? If Daryl can take this rack, because then that would put Europe only 1 rack away from the Mosconi Cup. The 2's down. Now this is a vital ball. I don't know, Jim, is he looking for position after the red?
And now he wants to come down from this purple 4, down for the orange 5.
Vital time. He can get the purple's no trouble. Now, will he be trying to find position for a pot on the orange or the plant?
He's got to slice the orange into the corner and try and come up for the green 6 into the same pocket.
Cruel.
Has he gotten lucky?
I don't think so, Jim. It goes.
Even the Hurricane over to have a quick look to see. You know that that's some advice.
Oh, bubble out! All happening here at Basildon.
Wasn't sure whether he could get through to it.
And Alex doing a Brian Clough job on Daryl's ear. Well, is the long cut? Slice the shot, 15, 12. It's been like that since 8 o'clock tonight. Europe have tried might and main for 2 hours, 20 minutes to get the one match they needed to take this Mosconi Cup. And if Daryl Peach can take this rack, if Daryl can take this rack, it'd be 1 rack possibly away from the match.
Got the jump cue out.
Forced to do the, and we know how cockeyed these can sometimes go. He didn't want to go in, and then he flipped it.
But again, I think he's bumped the 7 in front of the 6. But what a shot from Butera. He fluked it, but it was a good hit regardless.
Round and round and round they go. Where they end up, no one knows.
Good shot, Lou.
Well, obviously the bull letting his feelings know about that shot.
Yeah.
Just the 9. And Butera and the United States will be 1 rack ahead in the second set.
And the emotion flowing here at Basildon. So Blue takes the rack. It's 1 set each. Alec leading the band, and John replying in kind with some very fancy bottle juggling. Yeah. Here's the Mosconi Cup. That's what it's all about. Held at the moment by the USA. Europe are needed. One game and one game only to win it over the last 2.5 hours.
Daryl breaking off here. He needs a good one. 6-ball disappears. The yellow one, the ball on. There's the overall score, 15-12. Europe just needing that slender point to take the hardware.
Very nice safety shot, that. Steve Davis would have been proud of that. Butera takes this rack. We go to the deciding set. And what tumult and hubbub that would cook up. Where's it gonna leave? Where's it gonna leave? Lucas Luca.
Needs to contact this one, bump it off the 2 cushions, and get it safe. He shot a little bit hard, unless it's in the middle.
Yeah! Brooks can open it too, people! That could be a turning point! John Toro looking bullish. That might just... it's bad shot.
He's been playing so well, knocking the balls in off the lampshades. He's only been playing for 1 year. The strides he's made in 9-ball.
Could be a mistake, that, then.
He likes it.
Has to come off the cush. Has the proximity of the crown. That's a bad shot.
It was a good hit. Nothing else he could do, Sid. He didn't have any choice.
Unfortunate leave, that.
It was going to be left a chance regardless, and now he's got cue ball in hand. Totally misjudged that one.
Lou gives a quick inquest to John Toro, who does not look impressed. It's no good talking a great game, son. As this cooks up, it's Daryl's great chance. He's played some brilliant pool this week against the best guys in the world, including a 3-0 blast of the great Massey. And he's made 1 or 2 mistakes, but so has Lou.
He's going to just have to tickle this 5 along the cushion and stay there for the 7.
No
The
bother
8,
at all.
obviously Sid, down at the bottom near the corner.
He's 1 set up, and he's hanging in. He's trying to bring this second set level. If he wins this second set, this joint erupts. Well, my coach, Jim White, has made me have absolute nightmares about the middle draws on the middle pockets. But obviously, Daryl just had nightmares around there, Jim.
Great out there for Daryl Peach under extreme duress. He's pulled back 3-piece in the second set, the only one he needs to take Europe home.
for the European ethos. First floated by Winston Churchill, supported by Edward Heath, pushed through by Margaret Thatcher. And now we still have debates. But they'll be debating this match. It's gone both ways. This one of probably the most experienced player in the American team against definitely the least experienced of the Europeans, Jim.
Not a very good break from Lou there. The machine gun starting to run out of ammunition. The one ball, the ball on. The two is over at the cushion, and he's having a look at the 3-9 right here. If he can get that far.
It's the yellow one. No trouble. He is beautifully positioned with a rail trail. Top left.
Far
Right.
too straight, though, on this two. He's just having a look to see where he can leave the cue ball. Still leave himself a shot at the 3.
He's got it. He's definitely got a 3-9 shot here.
I don't think so, Sid.
Well, across the board, I would have had a try.
I think the tension might be getting to my co-commentator.
I would come off the right cushion. My amazing expertise at 8-ball.
Well, he might find himself in a little more trouble here. The snooker from Lou Butera. Really down to crunch time.
Reminder, Europe can win this game, which is poised at Peach 1 set. It was 3 sets. If Peach can take this set, it is an historic night. Europe would take the 9-ball pool trophy, the Mosconi Cup would come to Europe, and that would be really beating the Yanks at their own game.
He's got his jump cue out, so he's going to be going over the balls. He's got to contact the red 3.
Yeah, he needs the Jonathan Edwards spirit here. Set yourself ready, and then jump. And if this clicks the red and in, not click the intervening balls. Ball in hand, Lou.
The groans echoing around the hall. They're very partisan to the European team here. Understandable. 3 of their snooker heroes. Part of the European team, but right now it's the machine gun trying to blaze a trail through to the final. He's actually got the perfect angle here on the 7, it looks like, to draw straight back down for the 8.
See the curve. It might have just been a smidge too far. Yep, that was a blob of colossal proportions, that. He's sitting too near the 9.
He snookered, Sid.
Yep.
Come on, baby.
Ooh. Ball in hand.
Ball in hand, and now Europe is going to take this rack. They're going to be leading 4-3. They're going to be
Vital
1
time.
away.
Their joint will shake now, cause that's a Europe 1 rack! 1 single rack away from Glorissimus! The music happens to be at the coronation or a historic night in 9-ball pool. The European lads came here, the underdogs, as the pride of America, jetted over the Atlantic to show us how it were done. 1 rack could now decide the fate of the Mosconi Cup. John Toro driven to drink. Alex Higgins sucking fags like sherbet lemons. A vital break for Daryl Peach. And look at the sweet leave on the 1. What's the rest like, Jim?
They don't look too bad. Everything open. He's got a chance here if he can just keep his head together. He's got to get back for the blue 2 on the bottom of the table. He's going to have to use the rest. That's not going to make his work any easier. But if he completes this shot, the table will be set. He's got to get back for the blue 2. A great shot!
Weighted like Dumbo landing on glass. Horrible thoughts going through Dallas West's mind.
You can see the
We
Mosconi
need
Cup.
a miracle, says Dallas West.
Oh, no, not to him.
One rack. The balls on this table, there for the taking. A young man who's only played the game 1 year. Only played 9-ball 1 year. Eat your heart out, Damon Runyon. Your dream has come true, but it's come true in England.
Well, Dallas West was winging away there. But now, Daryl Peach, the foul committed. This means it's going to be cue ball in hand for Butera. The 3-ball will stay off the table, so it's the purple 4. And Butera just needs to dish up these remaining 4 colors. And if he gets them, it's going to be 4-4 and sudden death. He needs to get this one. The 9 will bring us to the sudden death. There you go, Sid. This is what you've been waiting for.
Like everybody's been waiting for it, the sudden death there. It's vital, the lag stage. The lag is to bump up the table for who starts. Here is the blob, the jump shot that ended up powering into the red and taking both off the table, and then Lou stepped in. Le voila.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll lag, please, for the decider.
They're going to be lagging for the break here. They shake hands, the gentlemen that they are. The competition has been fierce, but a lot of new friends made. Looks like the Americans.
Yeah, Darren overpitched.
America to break. Sudden death.
The break, huge in 9-ball.
Final rack.
Big chance for Butera. He can keep Daryl Peach in his chair. He needs this to force a continuation, and he's got a ball.
Rolling up the 1-ball beautifully. It's looking very much like going to the deciding set. The 3 lying nicely after this blue 2. Screws back gently.
The 4-ball just in behind the 9. The orange 5. And then back for the brown 7. And right now, it's in his hands.
Should have no trouble on the black and the 9-ball. So,
A break it out, and what a time for Butera to pull out the best rack of the set. And he's trying to get him pumped up. They've pulled back level. It's 1 set apiece, and on to the deciding 3rd set for the Americans' hopes to stay alive. And then it's all to play for, and how? It's one set each. It's a final set, because what can happen is now that if Daryl Peach can win this deciding set, Europe take the Mosconi Cup. But the Americans have been coming back for nearly 3 hours. And limbo dancing and chaos breaking out in the audience, led by Daryl and Alex Higgins. Dancing about. All in the best possible taste, folks. Well, if they'd never heard of the Hurricane Higgins before, they know him now. And the lag ready to kick off this decisive third set.
Lou gave up there. Well, he said the young lad's ball was better.
Here for one, lad.
But as Cinderella found out, anything can happen at balls.
First rack.
Chance to shine. A chance to shine with Daryl. Where the 9 ball is.
Just about made it off the break, Sid.
Nearly another inch and a half, and he made it off the break. So, does he have any path involved in the 1 or the cue ball, Jim, here? Or cannon onto the red? He's got it.
He needs that 1 to hit a cushion.
Or it's a foul shot. Cue ball in hand, it's going to make contact with the cushion.
Well, the cue ball must have hit the side cushion because Lou Butera was asking. So it's no foul, but what's on here? He's having a look at planting the 1 onto the 4 and possibly getting the 9. It looks close, too.
But he has to make an angle out. The 4 has got to move a good inch and a half in its trajectory to hit the 9 right.
Well, not necessarily, Sid. He could even double kiss it into the corner. But he's trying.
Oh, Nelly! Well, it's all happening here.
Wow.
Because there's still a plant left over that pocket.
Just have a look how close this was. Off the 6 and narrowly
Surely
kept that
couldn't have
9
thought of
out.
including the 6 in that, Jim. I don't think he thought he could include the 6 in the combination there.
Well, Lou's a master of working out things. Look at this!
Great shot! Magic, baby! Lou's the master! The young maestro takes the rack with a classic!
The European captain, Oliver Ortman, celebrating. Let's hope it's not a little prematurely. A great shot from Daryl Peach to open this third and final set.
Well, the crowd really going now. They're knowledgeable, they're enthusiastic, and I've got to say they're fair. They've been giving the Yanks
Second rack.
a lot of
Deciding
appreciation as well.
America to break.
Lou Butera looking to get 1, 2, or 3 or more down from the break-off.
Got the 3.
And I think there's a track for the 1, bottom left. Yes, he doesn't track on fantasy, Lou. He tracks on reality.
Now the 4 ball. The orange 5 is right there. The green 6 up at the far corner.
Looking for position on the green, getting it beautifully. He wants the brown, the black, and then roll down for the good old 9.
He does it in a hurry.
Brilliant. Look at that for control.
went through that rack like a dose of salts. Butera showing us how it's done in the textbook. 1-1 in the deciding third set, and it's really starting to build up. Center stage out there, the machine gun and the Razzle Peach.
Yes, Europe got to be trying for nearly 3 hours to get one game. And that just about says it. I think he's moved his angle out a bit. Yeah. Trying a slightly different angle on the pack. Disaster. In off.
Cue ball in hand. Butera, it really must be said, has looked just a little bit more solid than Daryl.
Correct.
I think it's fair to say that the experience possibly telling here.
What's he after here, Jim?
Just planting the 2 in, but he's gotten unlucky. But if he goes to the side cushion here and contacts this one right, he could well knock the 9 right back into the corner. Here we go. Hold on to your hats.
Oh, misaligned.
That wasn't a very good effort. He had a little room for error there as well. He's under a lot of pressure, as we said. He's never been in a situation like this. Butera obviously has seen a few money matches in his day. He's used to the pressure cooker, Sid.
Yeah, and knows how to lay snookers. So, this is work cut out here to make a contact on the 1. What? Well! Oh, John Lennon said, most peculiar, mama.
Deserves to be on the 3, and I'm not sure that he is. Unbelievable shot, but it's the red 3 right now, and I don't know whether he's got a path through.
If he can swerve this, if he can swerve it. Yeah, I went for safety.
Point.
Oh!
Foul.
Couldn't legislate for the off into the middle there. That's a bit unlucky.
All happening here in Basildon. There's a little trickles in from a free ball position, a ball in hand position. The red, the purple.
I don't like it.
At 8 o'clock tonight, Europe had one hand on the cup. They had one match to win. Here we are, nearly 3 hours later, and the Americans have made just one of the greatest comebacks since Lazarus.
But he's run out of position.
He's tried a great
shot.
Brilliant shot.
Absolutely unbelievable. Best shot that Lou has made today.
Simply unbelievable. Blacking now to put that amazing American surge one rack away from his saving job. The Euro captain feels the pain there. One set each. This is the deciding set. It could also decide if Europe take the Mosconi Cup or not? The way Lou's going, I wouldn't put money on Europe getting the cup yet. But this rack could decide it. Lou can take the rack.
Come on, baby.
Lou can take this rack. He's won this game.
Good break from Lou. The balls are wide open.
Lou wins this game. It will be 15-13.
Needs to be able to get through to the blue, too. Long, straight ball. Didn't want to cannon the 3.
Second time in 2 racks he's gone enough at a vital time. And Lou thinks it's his birthday. I'm not being specific on year or century. And yes!
Lou
What a
Butera.
shot that! The red, and in went the 9. He saw it quicker than we did, like a flash he was on it. Saves the Yanks begging yet again.
Their hopes still alive. Captain Bobby Hunter, the Bull de Toro. They're still in with a shout.
What might have been Daryl Peach wondering. But Lou picked out a bit of wizardry, saw the lie of the balls quicker than anybody. Read it onto the 9. Bingo. It's 15 to Europe, 13 to the